everybody. Meduzi here with Zoetic Promotions, and we have ZJ tonight. What's good, ZJ? How you doing?
Good. How about that intro, though, Meduzi?
Woo, you like it? You like
yeah,
it?
she was badass.
Hell yeah. Well, ZJ, you're badass, and I'm happy to announce the sponsors for Zoetic Promotions. Doc Spencer, tattoo artist. Badass.
Hey.
I just got mine. Tattoo, my first one from Doc. It's a snake, the beginning of it. Good artist. And then we have Don.
Shout out to Doc. That's my next tattoo artist. I owe him. I need to come through for that, by the way.
Hell yeah, yeah. He's good. And the whole experience is good, you know?
He's amazing.
Music, you're in the coffin, you get to sign your name. It's pretty dope.
He's got a whole thing to it.
And he keeps everybody together. He keeps the community together. I love Doc. So
me too.
Shout out to Doc and shout out to the Don Smoke. He is the owner of Keep It Lit Records, producer. He produces music, makes beats. If you need any beats or any mastering or anything, hit him up. So anyways, here we are with our interview with ZJ. I'm really excited to find out what is going on. I haven't seen you for a couple of months performing. There haven't really been any shows since what was the last show? Was it?
Depends which one you were at. I mean, I did Kung Fu Vampire. I did King ISO. I know you were probably at both of those.
Of course.
Yeah. In fact, hey, speaking of, at that Kung Fu show, I have something fun for you guys. Guess who caught the hat that he threw out?
Are you serious?
That is the hat from the show that he threw out to the crowd, signed by his drummer. Me and that dude are tight as fuck.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Axton! Hey, Axton Pax. Dude, that is my dude right there. Him and Kung Fu, I've opened up for him several times. Me and my boy Overdose, we try not to miss those opportunities. And now the Sundog's with me, man. We trying to always... That dude is a great person, by the way. I'm just saying, like, one of the most downest... Huh?
Kung Fu Vampire and the drummer, right?
I'm just like getting to talk and like getting to know him. Like he is one of the most down to earth, cool motherfuckers I've ever talked to, for real.
That's dope. Yeah, and he's
Axton's dope too.
And it was a good show. And I want to ask you. I have clips of one of your shows, and it's.
Oh shit!
You're in this video. You are really going at it. But tell me a little bit about this after I play this. This is one of the shows. You can tell me what show. Hey, wait. Maybe we should have our watchers guess what show it was. All right. Okay, so we got a couple people on. Hey, what's up, everybody? We love you. If you can guess which show this was, and the song's probably pretty obvious, but let's go. I'm going to play this.
Let's get it.
Going. I'm in the fist. Got me in this. Back on your list. I've been going. I'm ready again. Catch a wave. I've been going. These verses like mixes and make their head explode. They must be tripping and sipping. All I'm pointing dreams to the kids. I'm kind of dirty. And being Leo, that's a long shot. Second carry. Try to blitz, I can read that. It's a nightmare I'm living, but I breathe that. And I do it for the fame, fuck the beat that. Hey, cause I never gave a fuck like they did that. Trying to make quick sales, call them speed bags. Need to roll me up a blunt, but I need that. Brother, pick me.
All right. So, do you
know? That was high. You got me going.
Oh, shit. Like, I think I know which one this is, but I honestly don't. I'm sure you do.
I do.
Yeah. Okay.
I practiced that set for a minute.
Okay. So let's see if we have any commenters on what show. Oh, it's not fair if Made Man J answers.
Yeah, get out of here, mate.
Twisted Tally says Stevie Stone.
Well, yeah, but we didn't open for him.
Nope.
It was a Stevie Stone song, though. She was really, because that's a song that was with him.
Is it? Was it?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. Smokey didn't answer. What's up, Sundog?
There he is.
You know what show you performed at? That was the first time I heard.
A lot of people, yeah.
A good song, but that was the first time I heard this. Sunny Get Down on. What is the name of the song?
So Sundog and me had a couple songs. We introduced a song at the first that's about like my ex and heartbreak, and that one's called Toxic. And he's also on a song called The Phoenix too. And then he had like parts within the set where he was taking over, like how he was rapping with the Stevie Stone part because he kind of has a good voice to him. And so we kind of let him. There's parts of old songs I'll take and let Sonny do whatever. Sonny's just a magician. You give him paper, a pen, and the sound that you know he needs to create. Give him 30 minutes, and he'll come back with the best idea you've ever fucking heard in your life. Like that's just what he does, man. That dude is really good at what he does.
And I remember when I heard that for the first time, as I rise upon it. I don't know if I'm singing it right, but it was like in my head forever, ever, like whole fucking week. That's all I heard in my head was that hook.
And then we had Out of My Mind, which I sent you the song to, and he's that one's actually on YouTube. The other ones are still kind of in the process for, a lot of different reasons, but that's the one we actually got out.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So Made Man J, Jaren, fuck yeah, we did, bro. I'm not going anywhere. And Sundog. So we interviewed Sundog. Was it in April? I can't remember what.
No, it wasn't that long. No way. It was like.
It doesn't seem like
July.
That long ago.
It was like July.
Was it July?
Because I remember I got off work and it was a hot ass day. I remember that specifically.
Okay.
So
maybe
it must have been
June. I think it might have been June.
June.
I don't think it was July.
But yeah, you're right. Yeah. Probably June.
Yeah, May or June. But that was a good interview, and you were on there as his backup, and we played a lot of this music on that interview. So just as if you want to go check out that interview with Sundog, you can definitely hear a lot of their songs together too.
Check that out.
Yes, and I want to get more into music, and I want to play Out of My Mind. But has anybody guessed what that show was?
It won't be fair if they're in Keep It Lit. Anybody else though?
Right.
Because they all know.
So, tell you what. We'll just ask the question again in a little bit because I really want to get to know what's going on with you, ZJ. Like, what is new? What's the newest?
The newest. So, as you know, and a lot of people know, me and Sundog work pretty much exclusively together. Everything we do is pretty much together. We've been working on new projects as far as just pushing out singles, stuff like that. I've also been venturing into working with new producers, new sound technicians, just everything. There was a video just released. I didn't even know it was just released, but 6 Million Ways to Die. That's my first music video that I'm actually in. And Joel and
I'm going to play it in this interview. So you just tell me when to keep talking. Tell me about this.
Oh, word. I actually haven't even seen it yet because I haven't had the time. I didn't even know it was out. I just found out today that it was on YouTube. So I was like, oh, okay. I was gonna go check it out, but I was preparing for this. So you're gonna show me my first. I haven't even seen it. So that'll be
in
fun.
The background.
Huh?
I'm in the background.
We got you.
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because you got all the guys up front, but I'm just chilling. You can see me a little bit, especially if it's on a laptop or something. On a phone, it's smoky, but I feel so cool.
That's what's up.
It was so cool to watch you guys make that, and your energy in that video is just your energy too. Like, you make that video badass. Like, you are really good at your character and getting in character with your music. I really admire that about you.
I really appreciate that. I really do.
And I didn't mean to interrupt with what you were saying. So let me allow you to finish, and then let's play the video. How's that sound?
Word. All right. Yeah, I was just going to say, I've been in a very, very mystique place where it's like I had to kind of figure out, okay, what am I doing with this new image that I want to have? Like, I'm trying to like create myself in a way where I'm me, because my past, the things I tried to do with rap before, with my past image, just every one of them was like I was forcing something, right? Like I'm trying to be this because this is maybe what's going to work better. And now I'm finally just being myself. I'm so sorry. 1 second.
You're Darth Vader? What?
Huh?
You sounded like Darth Vader for a minute.
Yeah, the phone.
You're
So
like, I'm
anyway.
being myself.
So yeah, it's just kind of like that. Yeah, like I'm being myself, like for real. But like I'm taking it to a new level where I'm just interpreting everything that I learned from others and interpreting the person I've always kind of been and the message I've always wanted to speak. And I'm taking different sounds from people that I'm inspired by and kind of easily letting myself change a little as a musician. Like, okay, I'm really good at this, but I could probably be good at this, if that makes sense. And there's certain new flows and there's new patterns and there's new people I want to work with and there's new opportunities. And like ever since the Stevie Stone track, I've been blowing up. Like I got a lot of people that really want to work with me. And I think that really, really put me on the market right there.
Hell yeah. So tell me, like, what are the 3 things that you're working on in music? What are they? Exactly. In detail, like, what are you working on that you want to do that's different? What are the 3 things that stand out with your work right now that you're working on?
All right. The first one would be my message. Aqua coding wasn't sending the message I wanted. I think that, I've always kind of been more the party boy in the past, and that's always been my music's really hype and I'm really good. Like you said, getting into character is what I'm good at. So when I put myself into this hype boy character, I've gotten so good at getting people to believe, oh, that's just who he is, that I was able to get through with that for a while because I'm so good at doing that. But the message is the first thing because right now we're sending different messages than we used to send. Like I think that we're trying to elevate music instead of just making songs people can sit there and bump to. I'm trying to help people's mentality. King ISO, I'll be real with you, that show changed me. Watching him perform, watching what he did to the fans, like I love his music, and watching him perform changed what I wanted to do as a musician myself, if that makes sense.
That show was so energetic, and when I went up to get a CD and stuff, they were like, we could feel your energy, girl. That was cool. Like,
you do got energy.
But this isn't about me. This is about them connecting with us. It was like they got up on stage and they connected with us, with everyone. And where every word, every song was speaking out to everyone. And the whole therapy, it's one of the best albums I've ever heard. Number one, both of them, but
Fact.
amazing performances. And when they stood up on the speaker, whatever, that was just awesome.
Oh yeah. I knew he was going to do something like that. King ISO likes to go all out. I don't know if you've ever seen his YouTube video, like where he comes out there, he's like flying down from the ceiling and shit. Like they do cool shit. But one thing I like about them is they're performers. They know how to perform, but they also know how to make you feel.
Mm-hmm. And Table the Truth got some heartstrings. Holy shit.
Oh, he's one of my favorites. Hands down.
And I bought both of their CDs and had him sign for someone that I love truly that was in recovery and going through her own recovery, and he signed it, Stay Strong, for her. And it was just so awesome the way they connect with you. They connect with everybody, so yeah.
Yeah, and they really are who they say they are. I like that because like through music, when I can understand you, I'll actually like feel a different vibe than when someone's just saying shit, Yeah, we in the club, but when you feel someone saying something that's affecting your heart, like it gives you goosebumps. It makes you feel like certain emotion, like there's something to that,
Yes.
Especially when you've been through it.
So going back to my question, so that's what you were saying. You're using King ISO as an example of that going into character. right? Or
Yeah.
is that what you're saying?
Pretty much, yeah. And it inspired me to want to, like, because my past, like I was saying, that was the number one is the message. But number two, I would say, is what I'm doing for the people around me instead of like how I'm going to accomplish stuff as an artist and how I'm going to make this shit big. And oh, how we now I'm more like focused on, okay, well, like I could create several opportunities if I do a video with all these people. Da 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 da. And I'm more becoming like a part of the economy with everything, you know, like we're starting our own thing over here where we got all this money coming in, we got a whole system of people we work with, and I want to keep building that and make it bigger, get more people in, make our name, and but at the same time I want to do it for Salt Lake, you know, the city that I was
Yeah.
raised. I
So
truly
more
believe.
networking. Are you
Yeah.
talking about like there's a lot of different groups, there's a lot of different labels, there's a lot of independent artists. Are you talking about just like branching out and working with more people? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, several things like music videos, meeting new people, going to different states, recording in different studios, getting the feel like there's so many connections that I personally I feel like I'm really good with the people in the label. I think a lot of people would tell you too, like I've always been kind of the networking guy in public. Like I can talk to people really easily, get a feel for what they want. And not only that, but I'm pretty easy to get along with for the most part too. So it's like
Yeah.
I can, you know, I can ease myself into a conversation. And that networking for me isn't just about building a relationship with someone because you want to. It's about, is this person what we're about? Are they like, are their morals and everything aligning with the team? Because we're kind of building more of like, we're not just building a huge team of people. We're building like certain personalities that we're willing to work with. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
for instance, like let's just put sports into it. If I was building a football team and I wanted a really good defense, I'd have a bunch of people that want to hit you, hard-minded dudes that study the game, right?
I'll be your
All right,
kicker.
huh?
I was a kicker. I'll be your kicker.
There you go. And so you build a certain mentality. Are these people going to
Right.
work hard? Are they? But it's also for me, it's a trust thing. Building that networking,
Yeah.
building an image of things like when people hear about your name and who you work with, they're like, oh, I can rely on this guy because I've seen him
Right.
do this for people before. So image and networking would be the next one. And for
Okay.
third, I'm gonna be honest, number three should be number one to a lot of people, but for me, my morals are different. It's money. I'm out here to get a lot of money this year and to and put us all in a place where we can put this out on multiple platforms without having to worry about, you know, how are we going to do this next year? How we going to go on to no? Well, I want to make
Right.
enough money where we could just afford that shit and just get the fuck up out of here. When we
You
ready to
have
hit Dodge,
to
we
do
ready to hit.
that.
Yeah.
You have to not be afraid of money and not have any like some people are like, oh, I don't want to be about money and money's bad. No, go for money. Go for what you want. Go for your dreams. Find a good role model who's done that, who's started from rock bottom and gone up to the top. Like it's okay to climb to the top. But in my opinion, you gotta climb. You climb with the crowd. You're not climbing alone. If you climb alone, you're just gonna fall off really fast. Does that make sense?
Unless you're
Or
one of
it's
the
like-
big ass apes
it's like-
that can jump far, they
It's like
can climb
crabs
like
in
a
a
bucket.
bucket. Are you gonna be the crab that jumps out and leaves all those other crabs down? You know, if you've got a team, all go up to the mountain. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep. No, you're right. You're right. You know, like, and I have my two best friends in this whole world, Sundog and Overdose. And like, I almost consult with them, even if I'm doing a solo project. That's how close we are. I'll be like, hey, bro, what do you think of this? And they'll give me an opinion and we'll like go off on things because like we're so close like that I trust their opinion and I know that we're all doing the same shit together. They might have
Right.
something in their head because like when you make a song that someone else makes a song, you kind of want it to follow like a pattern, get people rolling on the wave. Strange Music was really good at that. They would put one artist, they would put Tech Nine shit out, then Cess Crew would make a whole album, and then Stevie Stone would have a new song. And it was like no matter where you look, there was new shit, new shit, new shit.
Right.
And that's kind of what I think we're doing, is just like slowly being able to take over the platform, where when people look our way, it's just like, oh, there's always new stuff. There's always, like, if you want to go do something, they got new events. They've got this, they've got that. And it's all a matter of just like planning ahead, really, too.
That's dope. That's dope. I like that. What about your music production? Do you feel like you need to work on anything, or what do you think about the production of music? Like, if
I ain't working on nothing, then I'm done being like, I should have thousands of things. Like, I'm the worst critic for myself. Yes, I'm always trying to. Every time I go in and I hear a sound that could be just a little bit better, or there's something in a video where I'm like, that doesn't work for me, let's try that. I always have to be the guy to give his 2 cents. Now, I could be wrong a lot of the times because I'm not the best, like, there, especially when it comes to music videos and stuff, and I'll have an idea, and these people do that for a living. There's a reason they tell you to do it. And sometimes I just got to shut up and listen, but that's part of learning. But for me, I love just giving my 2 cents, so everybody knows, hey, I'm here and I'm participating. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's what it's really about.
So with this video, 6 Million Ways to Die, which is one of the best songs I've heard from you guys. Tell me a little bit about this video, and then I'm gonna play it. Just tell me.
Okay. I was working 2 jobs at the time, and I showed up early, and we didn't end up recording until way later. It was one of those days where, you know, those days where you're like, I've got to push it to the limit if this is going to work. You know what I mean? So, like, I had to stay up all night, and we made all this. Somehow we got all the shots in that we needed within that night. And to me, it was just like crazy, like a dream. Like, this is all happening so fast. And I woke up the next day, I was like, God, it's done. Like, really. And so for me, I think the best thing about that whole video was, I want to give a shout out to the whole camera crew for Keep It Lit, and everybody coming together and learning ideas from each other, learning how, okay, you're really good at what you do with the camera work, and they'd put you in the right spot and you'd understand why. And then you're like, okay, maybe for the next video, I can just be right here, you know? So I learned a lot from these people.
Hell yeah. What about the song? Like, when you were asked to be, you know, featured on this song with Project Omerta, how did you come up with your shit? Like, were you thinking, oh, 6 Million Ways to Die? Like, how did you come up with everything?
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I took mushrooms and just wrote it. I'm just gonna be real. I just said, all right, how many ways can I die? Well, when I'm on mushrooms, I'm gonna think outside the box on this motherfucker. And that's how I came up with Buzz Light's the Buzz Lightyear line. Because I was like, oh, that motherfucker be flying all the time, and he still hasn't died yet. And so I'm like, 6 million ways to die, but 6 million ways to fly, because we're trying to reach the sky. And that all happened because of mushrooms, man. I just took myself out of my normal mindset.
That's the best way to write music.
It is.
I've done that before in the past, where I'm like, holy shit, what was that? So, yeah. Well, that's dope. So, I'm just loading this up, getting ready to play it. And most of it was filmed at Doc's. Was it his birthday?
To be honest with you, I filmed at several locations. I filmed at Doc's.
You got the cool ass graffiti and all kinds of shit. Like, you've got a lot of good scenes. I love it. So, like, where was your favorite place that you shot this video?
I had fun at Doc's. I felt like, you know, I like being around people. The more people around me, I just feel like, I ain't gonna lie, I love being the center of attention. So it does not bug me at all.
That's cool. That's cool shit. And who filmed this? Was it Killpack?
Oh, you already know.
No, I want you to shout her out.
Autumn. Hey, you know I'll shout you anytime.
She's badass.
Hey, our other boy
She's
T
like,
though, man. Hey, he was on the camera too, though, man. I don't know if you know our other cameraman. Have you met him?
what's his name?
T?
T? No, I don't think so.
Okay, all right. Well, I will personally send you, because I think that if you want to do anything in the future, these are people you want to look to. I don't know if you want to do any type of it, but these are the two people you want to work with. These two, you want to work with these two for sure. They're a team, and when they work together, God, like they bounce off each other so well, you know. But Autumn, on everything, Autumn's the one I talk to more, just because I feel like I kind of understand her a little more. But yeah,
she's behind the scenes. She works her ass off for a lot.
She does things I didn't even know she was doing. I'm like, you made a movie? Like, all this shit you're doing with us?
We were going to watch it the other day. I can't remember why we couldn't. I don't know if it was just the subscription to the site that it was on, but we're definitely going to watch that movie. And if somebody wants to comment that movie in the comments, we'd appreciate it. I'm going to play this video. Are you guys in suspense? Have you been waiting? Come on, let's go. Here we go.
I have. Let's do it.
The sound. Not dead, resurrected. Coming with the hip hop sound. The sound. Not dead, resurrected. 6 million ways to die, so I speak into this truth when I break the lies. 6 million ways to die. 6 million ways to die. Hip hop won't die, never will, don't try. Real shit, no lies. Fake talk won't fly. Y'all wanna talk like we don't spit the realness. Feel this, coming with the heat so I can kill this. I built this, rising up the leverage you can't deal with. I'm real this music that'll make you shake your buildings. We villains here to fill the room with bad feelings. You feel them? Come through and kill them. Music is my passion, I'm crafting my daily art. Know I'm steady slashing and tearing these beats apart. This verse is filled with fire, it's coming right from the heart. Keep grinding every day, I've done it right from the start. Yeah, never backing down, no I'm never gonna stop. Everybody knowing I'm going right to the top. Keeping lit is growing, we building and getting hot. Set fire to the building, cause music is all I got, yeah. Coming with the hip hop sound, the sound. Not dead, resurrected. Coming with the hip hop sound, the sound. Not dead, resurrected. 6 million ways to die, so I speak into this truth when I break for lies. 6 million ways to die. 6 million ways to die.
6 million ways to die, but hip hop gon' thrive. Something divine can stop the grind. Design of a crime. I'm a rhyme mastermind. Putting rappers in line is a disastrous time. Across the path that is mine. Fought the map for the blind. It's in my head to a dime. I got a passion in mind. Pushing past the lies. I'm gonna capture the line. Spit it back of the mic, and I'ma do it in spite. All the critics will fight as I swing with a right. Back my bark with a bite. I got a remarkable mind. Jaws locked and they tight. Caught a spark and ignite. Burning all through the night. I got a ball to survive. It's no surprise that I rise. Surpass sensitive guys with no soul in their eyes. They got soul like some burgers and fries. So soul like some burgers and fries.
Soul like some burgers and fries. With the hip hop sound, the sound.
Not dead, resurrected.
Coming with the hip hop sound, the sound.
Not dead, resurrected.
6 million ways to die, so I speak into this truth when I break for lies. 6 million ways to die. 6 million ways to die.
I've been keeping it lit over 5 years. Living on the edge, only God I fear. 6 million ways to die, but I'm here. Got 6 million ways to fly, Buzz Lightyear. Gotta keep the flow rugged, man, alright. KRS-One bumping when I'm in the highway. And I've been working on my craft, on me all day. Like DMX, I need to make sure my dogs ate. So don't be hating on a team, bro. Doing what we need to make it through the scene. If you seen us, non-believers get turned to believers, and we become cheaters when we see the zebras. They gotta feed us, we hungry. Hustle and flow, homie, we get money. Yeah, it's a takeover, we coming. And that's a rap like a motherfucking mummy, keep it lit.
Dang, I had to fill my motherfucking drink up for that shit. Let's go.
And I love it because I'm
Sorry
in the
if I was
back
loud.
just dancing. Did you see me?
Oh my god, I was too busy just grooving like a motherfucker.
A good fucking song. And okay, so have you seen all of the TikToks where people are dancing and just doing whatever they want with that song?
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
that's
me
so
and my
fun.
mom are working on one. My mom does TikTok, and she's working on one right now.
Hell yeah.
And we were in Vegas. We were in Vegas, and she was doing a zip line. So if the video comes out perfect, it's gonna be sick.
Nice. I want to see it. You're gonna have to send that to me when that happens.
Well, 6 million ways to die on a zip line's one of them, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
That's
Hell
what I said. That's what I said.
That's so cool. You should do your verse on it on the zip line.
That would be fucking epic.
Yeah. Yeah,
that would
it
be
would.
cool.
If you could do it, if you can actually do it. Are you afraid of heights?
Yes, but I'll do it for this.
Okay, cool.
I will conquer fears for music.
Get
all right?
get like one of those little camera things. Make sure it's secure and you're not gonna lose your camera. You know.
Oh god, yeah, we went through that in Vegas already.
Some weird shit. That might be interesting. Vegas, did you go on the zip line on the strip?
No, my mom did. I didn't go on it. Like I said, I hate heights, but my mom be doing everything. She just got married, so for her wedding, she was just doing all this fun ass shit.
Hell yeah, I bet that's fun to get married in Vegas. That's dope. Did she like do anything really cool? Did she do the Elvis wedding or what? What'd she do?
No, we kind of had like more of a. Our family party's pretty hard, even for Vegas. I feel like so. Like we kind of kept it secluded. We got this. My mom got this huge fucking suite. It was badass, like a James Bond type thing. You had your own elevator that went to the bottom. Only you can get in the elevator, and then you could go to the bottom. And we were gambling, and then it was this huge suite. We went up there, and everybody's just drinking, smoking, having a good time, trying new things. You know, there's a lot of things I did in Vegas I didn't think I was going to do, but hey, I got the opportunity and I did them.
Hookers? No, did you find your bunny? No, I'm just kidding.
They are everywhere though.
Right. I love Vegas. It's so fun. Okay, so really quick, Autumn's movie is called Bundy Manor.
Yeah, great
You
movie.
guys want to look it up. She did an amazing job with that video too. Like, mad props to Autumn and to Robert Eddowes, who filmed it. Wait, is Robert Eddowes? Is he the other guy?
Oh wait, didn't they have like a whole? I thought that movie was like
he only did one video like 10 years ago.
Really?
So
No,
Robert Eddowes and Autumn that did the video. That's Joe's. So he was telling me. Yeah, so dope. And I want to play more music. Okay.
You can always do that, Autumn.
Okay, so
called you Autumn, Maduzzi.
So there's a song you were talking about your past, how you wanted to change your name, and you're now CJ. You used to be Aqua Cody. I can understand that by listening to Workin' featuring Spuds. Now, this video, I watched the video too, where it's like, I think it's when you just got signed on Keep It Lit, right? Like,
which one are you talking about? Workin'?
Workin', yeah.
Workin'. Let's see. It would have been a little bit after, like maybe 2 years after,
Okay.
I think.
Oh, okay. Because maybe it's another video that I saw. But in this song, Workin', I can kind of hear a lot of that stuff where you're talking about your past and how you're kind of changing.
Yeah.
Life, right?
Definitely not. Yeah. I used to hustle. I used to do all that shit. You know, my whole outlook on life is just different. You know, I mean, it's just changed. I mean, when I made that song, I was being a straight street kid. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. And that's what I want to ask you. I have heard that you started out on the streets and that you used to freestyle, right?
Yeah. I started out battling and shit.
Yeah. Battling. Tell me your story.
Okay. So my brother, the one that passed. Well, both of my brothers passed, but Ninja, he had when our other brother JoJo passed, he kind of got me into music. Like I used to beatbox. I was a really good beatboxer. I don't know why, but I loved hip hop. I just knew that from the get. And they would freestyle around me constantly. When JoJo got shot, I just something about me just like I was in a group home, I was locked up, and I started writing songs. And some of them got me beat up and some of them got me good attention in there. But throughout the whole story, man, like I kind of picked it up just natural. I was like, I really like this, right? And so working is kind of like the whole story on I wanted to put my whole grit and grind background factor and tell people, hey, when I was at that time, I had been through it all and I was still trying to go through it. I just had my kid and I was trying to talk myself into being the same idiot I've always been. If that makes any sense. I'm like, no, you can do it. And that song was almost me like boasting the type of lifestyle I wanted to live compared to like you listen to anything after that and it changed. Like if you listen to how we talk about getting high, fighting, stuff like that, I'm almost bragging about it back then. And it's like a whole different sound. But like working, I was actually in the streets working. That's why I called it working. We were hustling every day. I was out there. We were making moves, and like that was my lifestyle. And so to go from that to this, yeah, it's a huge difference, Meduzi. It's like to change myself from that. I almost look back and I'm like, damn, it's crazy.
Yeah. Do you mind if I play this song?
Not
Just
at all.
because
Not
this
at all.
is kind of it's the beginning, a little bit of your beginning, right? Or is this kind of like later after you've started out?
No,
with music?
that's like when I found the sound that you guys are hearing now. Like that's really when I found
Okay.
myself. So
All
yeah,
right, well, we're gonna play it.
I'm ready.
Comment, everyone. Comment.
Yes, I want to see them comments. Let's go, guys.
Don't need nobody, doing fine on my own. Smoking these perks, never fucking these hoes. All of these friends in no place to call home, cause I'm numb in the face from the dankest of blow. Built this bitch from the ground on my own. Get up out my face for my mental blow. When I'm in the lake, better have my dough. Cop a little coke, watch me overdose. Sitting in the lake, watching the empire grow. Whoa, chilling in the state, yes, the place I call home. Whoa. Like a gamma ray burst, I just made my presence known. Blinding eyes with my glow, then your minds get blown. Y'all never heard anything like this before. Other rappers get poached, then I walk away close. Man, I always been a Sasquatch, stay with the craft. Most y'all get passed off, smoking that bass all. Got their heads up in the clouds if you thinking that we ain't gon' pass y'all. You slow in the game, but my tempo is fastball. Take a swing and then I blast off. Fuck another minute, I'ma mash off. Been waiting too long, homie, switch lanes and I crash off. Spuds in this bitch and you know he the man, y'all. Took me a minute to learn how to stand tall. Now I'm living large, you can't break my plans, bitch. Coming for the throne and my haters can't stand it, no. Why did they talk about me like I ain't shit? Trying to make a lame diss, Twitter finger slanging, sipping codeine for my patience. Sipping codeine for my patience. All day I'm grinding, dawg. Gotta get that work, gotta get that work. Making music, I'm flying, dawg. Gotta make it work, gotta make that black hoodie, black J's on. Blunt in my mouth, on me blaze on. High level I stay on, my eyes looking like Asian. Yo, my blood pointed up, staring at Jupiter. Always grinding on this music, what should I do to her? I started rapping cause I knew I'd murk. Destroying all these people like I got for words, always facing off into a maze on my thoughts. You wanna be another one, then take your safety off. I'm explaining while explaining, I'm gonna take the like evading all the brains. Now you're saying I'm the greatest, I'm amazing. Drop the tab, then loop for days. Yeah, I hit my peak, then I caught my pace. Said hustle, eat is how I was raised. If it ain't about the lake, get up out my face. Say loving the hate, rapping the K. Smoking my blunt, feel some type of way. Yeah, you know we do this.
It's the movement.
Woo!
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dude, that's sick. That's sick. I can hear so much like you've grown a lot too, like with your newer music, but there's just so much street. Like you can tell you come from the streets and you come with a lot of heart.
That's what people tell me a lot. It's like I'm a natural freestyler for that reason, you know.
Mm-hmm. You are. I can definitely hear that in almost everything. You can tell it's like naturally flowing and freestyling. So yeah, that was sick. Thank you for letting me play that. Now I want to talk a little bit more about you and Sundog. You guys are kind of teaming up a little, like Tell us about this.
So me and my dog, the second we connected in a row, Out of My Mind, it was a game over. It was a wrap. Motherfuckers couldn't fuck with us, and we knew it. We were just on a different level. We heard the shit we were coming up with. We would show up to parties. I'm not even playing, drunk as shit. And we'd sit there for a minute. We'd hear people just go, and we would just outshine people like everywhere. And not just because we're better. It's like we had it in us. Like we would practice this shit all day. And we go and like, hey, bro, if someone wants to test us, we're going to hit them with this. And we would too. And my boy would come through with the singing. And like, you know, everybody be rapping, man. That's like, you know, I'm pretty good and I got talent, but like I needed that thing behind it, like that X factor, you know, like, and I don't have that. He is the X factor to everything we do. Like he is the reason we can make certain sounds. And so when we got out and started, like, we just realized this is it. People are fucking with it hard. We had people wanting to manage us and all kinds of, like, I've had people jumping all around. Like, what are you guys going to do? You guys want to sign it? And it's like, hey man, you know, just calm down. Like I've had people offer us a bunch of shit. And it's just because when you go out in public and you sound that good in front of people, like Sonny doesn't just say he can sing. The dude is a fucking choir inside of one person. Hey, he can hit so many notes, man. And as long as I come and do what I'm good at, and I truly believe I'm the best rapper out here, I just got to hit these bars and make it sound dope and let him do his thing. To me, it just became easy. I wouldn't say easy. The business part became harder, but the music became easier, if that makes sense. Like there's a lot more to deal with on the outs, but now when we get in the, like when we start writing, 20 minutes, we got a song. It's like motherfuckers be in there with us for hours and I can't even get them to write a verse. But me and Sonny get together for 20, 30 fucking minutes is done. That's it. The song's over.
Energy. You got the energy and you're like produce it quick. So
yeah.
So who do you guys like mix and master your own stuff? Do you like, what do you do about that part? Like, no,
we've recorded a lot of our shit at Keep It Lit. Working was recorded at a place called Red Light District, which was downtown. Like I said, I like to experiment with different sounds and see, because certain songs, like you may record a whole album, but one of those songs needs a different sound where you got to go somewhere else. And I truly believe that's within you to understand that. No one's going to do it for you. So you got to know, hey, this song is great and they do great production here, but like let's go try. And so we tried working at that other studio because I felt like he had more of that just freestyle sound to it, you know. And I really love the way it came out, where most of our stuff is through Don Smoke, Keep It Lit. Like that's where most of the work's coming. But
so
sometimes
you guys are making the music, you're writing, and you have other like producers and other studios there to help you. That's what my question was. If you master, you work with your music, but that's dope because you guys are really focused on the work and the art and the writing. So you don't have to do a lot of that mastering and all that. Sometimes it can distract you from the production. So
bingo. That's why I stopped doing it. Is because I truly feel like I'm a better rapper if I'm just focusing on lyrics, how they're delivered. If I got someone I can trust, you have to trust that person. But if you got someone you can trust, it makes your process, like a whole team will make it work, like you said.
Well, let me play Out of My Mind. This is really going to give you an idea of you and Sundog, right? Sundog's on this.
Yes, he is. He's the star of this one.
Yep, here we go.
Look at me, I'm inside of my mind, yeah. Homie, lately I just feel blind, yeah. And I ain't got no curtains, homie, nothing's closed. Every time I try to kick it, man, my mind's exposed. Trying to pick in my brain, see if I came from the grain. And everything that I say, they take a different way. Yeah, this isn't me, homie, this isn't me. They perceive me to be someone else, but right now on a mission to be somewhere higher, somewhere higher. Look in my eyes and you see who I am. Then you look at my past and you know that I'm tired. I see the fire rolling until ain't no tread on the tires. I'm a survivor and I don't need liars to mess up my life, get a grip like some pliers. Cause homie, I'm trying to fight all these thoughts that I'm having again. Trying my hardest when I look within. My soul is cold and it hurts when I grin. Feeling my heart beating, it's paper thin. I need out of my mind. 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 I need a place to go. I need to go. I need a place to go. I need to go. I need out of my mind. 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 I need a place to go. I gotta go. I need a place to go. I gotta go. Listen, homie, what I'm thinking is tragic. Got a hole in my life and I'm trying to patch it. My demons were locked in a box and I latched it. But now they're out and it's madness. Fuck it though, shit happens. Nightmares always clashing. Worse than I ever imagined, but at least to help me get through all this bad shit
The
real.
world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, you, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
I need out of my mind. 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 I need a place to go. I need to go. I need a place to go. I need to go. I need out of my mind. 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 I need a place to go. I gotta go. I need a place to go. I gotta go.
The outer light that covers me black as the pit from pole to pole. I think whatever God there may be for my uncomfortable soul. The fell clutch of circumstance, I have not cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of fate, my head is bloody, but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the shadow of the shade. Yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me, unafraid. Matters not how straight the gate, how punishment charged the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul.
Love that last
perplexed. And it's like you can't help but just really get into that song and feel it, and then that just kind of brings you back down. That was the most amazing quote ever. And yeah, like, tell us a little bit more about this song and the meaning and what it means to you.
Sundog's gonna be super happy you asked me, because I was actually preparing for this question just in case you asked. So that song is so special to us because I wrote that song when I was going through one of the hardest fucking times in my life. Like, everything's collapsing around me, and all I was doing was getting in my head about it. And I was working all day, and I came home, I just sat there and couldn't write. I couldn't talk to people. I was sitting there. I was just in my head. And we had this party. I threw this party for a UFC fight. We're all hanging out, and a bunch of people came over, and me and Sonny had one of those nights. It's like one in a million. It's just like, we vibed so hard and everything clicked on the right level where I just got him to get involved with music. At that time, he was not involved. No way, no how in music. He used to do music when he was younger, but he just stopped. And I hit him up and I was like, would you like to do this to me? I know it sounds crazy, but like, you got a great voice and you love it. And he's like, fuck yeah. And I was like, oh, dude, really? Like, I was surprised. And so it just all worked. And we put that song together within about a night and a half. And that Invictus quote at the end was the quote that helped him in his life the most. That was Sonny's choice. We both got, my choice was the Rocky quote, and his was because those quotes in our personal lives helped us when we felt like giving up or we felt like everything was fucked. It got us to get up again. And so for
Right.
me, I chose that Rocky quote because it's like life hits me so hard. I'm just like, fuck it. And I want to make excuses for myself. Just like everybody else. You want to be sorry for
Yeah.
yourself. You want to sit there and like,
Yeah.
oh, how come I don't have this? And then you realize, man, work, like a lot of people I know that are very, very much like me, sorry. th- You have to work hard for what you get. And there's a reward in that. And that quote reminds me that it's not how hard you can hit. It's like life's going to beat us up, but can you get back up? Because that's what makes a man a man. And for him,
Right.
that quote, that last Invictus quote, it was like, I feel like it really spoke to him within spirituality. You know,
Mhm.
there's a lot of things in there that you could take out of context where he would, you know, to maybe take it a different. But Sonny is a very, very big believer in like people and life and like love. And so I
Mhm.
think that quote for him was the fact that there's going to be so many things going on, but it doesn't matter what's going on. You have to look at yourself in the image you want to be looked at as. And
Right.
in Invictus, he's begging people to like, don't say I'm this, just know I'm, you know, if that makes any
Yeah.
sense. No, I am what I said I am, and don't take it out of context.
Well, right. I mean, you can say who you are and tell people who you are, but just be who you are. Get yourself up and
There you
like
go.
I get it. I get it. I get what you're saying because it's like people can become trapped in their own heads
Hmm.
and laying down on the ground like, "Oh, the world's always going to give you punches." It's how you get through it, right? Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. That's my biggest message
Yeah.
right now. Is like that's
It's
how a
never
lot
going to
of
be
us.
easy.
Yeah. When's it easy, Meduzi?
Never.
Never.
Like, that's what we're fighters, right? So I love it. I love that song. And what's another good song that you guys did together? The Phoenix.
That one will be out shortly. Yeah, I can't wait until that one's actually
So you
released.
haven't
But
released it yet, right?
and the problem is, we got a whole album, and the name of it, you know, we've already kind of produced it out there. Is the Phoenix? So it's like you put that song out, and then we want that to be second, third song. We already have songs that are almost done. We just want to do it in the correct order, and we want our new
And
image to be
if
taken
you guys
seriously.
want a taste of that song, watch Sundog's interview because you guys
Yes,
did that live and that was amazing. Amazing. At least you
killed
get the
it.
hook right. Yeah.
He
Oh
killed
God.
it. He killed it.
Sounded so good.
Mhm.
Amazing. And yes, Made Man Jay, you are right. Life ain't easy. Fight on. Fight on, y'all. Like
Thank you, Made
seriously.
Man.
Yep.
One love,
Yep.
brother.
You gotta be a man. Even I gotta be a man. I wanna be like the man in wrestling.
Oh,
Like
Becky Lynch.
badass. She's just like, I'll take y'all. Okay.
she's the
I'll
like
take
she got more
She
fight in
walks
her than
around.
that woman can fight. She got fight inside her heart. I'm telling you.
Yeah, and you
But so
can't
do you,
see it
Meduzi.
on the
So do you.
accent. Oh yeah. Thank you. I do.
Yeah.
I fight hard.
Don't
Fucking
forget.
hard. Like, and with love too. It's all about everything. One love and never give up. Ever. So
Love that. I love that.
Twisted Tally says, I love you.
Haley.
I love all you. Is it Taylor? Okay,
Haley.
somebody was telling me Tally. So Taylor, we love you too. And it isn't too cheesy. You're not cheesy. It's not easy being cheesy. I mean, we get a bad rep, but hey, I'm one of the cheesiest motherfuckers you'll ever know. So be cheesy.
So am I. It does me really well, though.
Yeah. It's important.
Meduzi, you're more like the queso.
Oh yeah? Why so?
Yeah. Because you're still cheesy, but you're like that warm covering that makes everybody feel okay.
Ah, cool. I love hearing that. Thank you.
I hope that was all right.
No, that works. I'm the queso, bitches.
Yeah, you got that warm feeling inside. You make people feel good.
Yeah. I like to help bring people together. I'm not a competitor. I'm all about just everybody being their best. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here doing Zoetic Promotions. So thank you. Let me see if I can find another song here for us to play. I am just jamming. This is fun. You guys want more music?
You know,
See
I
it in the
fucking.
comments. Okay, so I have this CD. It's one of your older ones with Overdose.
Oh, our first
And
CD. That was our first one.
yes, I have it, and this song is off of the CD, and I love this song.
What?
I bumped it in my car. I blessed it. Okay, let's play it.
No
Enough
way,
being said.
Meduzi.
Here we go.
You're the best. Okay.
Yeah. Jesus
Here we
fuck.
go. See if you know this song, everybody.
God. Panicking out this motherfucker for real. Always. Man, these voices, man. Panicking out all the motherfucking time, man. Ha. Fuck. Yeah. Hit this motherfucker. Alright.
Feeling so anxious, my heart is racing. Voices always telling me to just embrace them. Chest is about to cave in. Just wanting to take flight as if I was a raven. My heart is just pounding. Wonder if I'ma make it. Maniacal thoughts swimming through this brainstem. Can't catch my breath. Wonder if it's the end. Cocked in the lion's den, I'm hearing all this roaring and feeling so much dread. Yeah, thinking about what's next, I'm flying off the deep end. Thinking about to beat it, seriously freaking. Bodies in so much pain I can't handle it. This anxiety got me seriously panicking. My mind keeps on traveling, I'm going to war. But the enemy's got this battle, since the candles lit. What's happening, these voices really need to start vanishing before with my life I start gambling. Anxiety's got me panicking out. Panicking out, panicking out. Anxiety's got me panicking out. Panicking out, panicking out. Anxiety's got me panicking out. Panicking out, panicking out. Anxiety's got me panicking out. Panicking out, panicking out. Yeah.
They say, Aqua, why you panicking now? Pale face, ghost drinking, crown on the couch. Yeah, you see what I see, then you know how I'm feeling. Since that ain't the case, I'll always be different. My hand starts to shake when I need to write. Been working for this craft to be picture bright, but when it hits I fight, cause anxiety's kinda like tweaking, reaping. In my thoughts I'm dreaming, they're telling me I need a reason to go berserk out like Kirk out, hitting like a ninja tired out. Just say hello to the Virgo. Emotion and potion, the soothes in this moment. It's calm in this poet, I don't wanna blow it. Thoughts sporadic, I'm far from average. That stress is hanging inside of my brain like it was laying in a hammock. No control, my hand's not on the wheel. 6 pills in 4th gear got me flying downhill. That
anxiety's got me panicking out. Panicking out, panicking out. Anxiety's got me panicking out. Panicking out, panicking out. Anxiety's got me panicking out. Panicking out, panicking out. Anxiety's got me panicking out. Panicking out, panicking out. Yeah.
Come from a dark place, they tell me lighten up, but I don't really think they know me, homie. I'm just about to run amok, that young kid with the drugs don't kick it with kids his age, friends with incarcerated thugs. And why's he never talk? Anxious when he walks, smokes blunts to deal with it, split cigars like karate chops. Don't wanna be nervous, so dismantle and refurbish the hip-hop genre of music. I stay focused when I'm working, that's why I can't stop and won't for anything. They say, how's a kid with stage fright go tear this down like a circus ring? Well, a kid with stage fright, but a man with a job. Every dollar on the line, so we can't go in shot like the man that's been shot, but he can't fall down until this guy's upon him. He's wearing it like a crown. If he can't make that bitch fall, then he's gonna go up, getting in your face like the wind that blows.
Anxiety's got me panicking out. Panicking out, panicking out. Anxiety's got me panicking out. Panicking out, panicking out. Anxiety's got me panicking out. Panicking out, panicking out. Anxiety's got me panicking out. Panicking out, panicking out. Yeah.
All right. So, yeah. So, Johnny handed me the wrong CD because it's in my car. I listen to it every day. pretty much.
Oh, that's all good. Hey, that CD is also one we need promoted, so you're good.
Here we go. Here we go. It's different. I love
That's a
the
little
others.
mix of everybody.
So thank you, Johnny. That was very nice. But it was not the right one. So I want to ask, when did that come out? The anxiety. How long ago?
Let's see. I'm thinking that was before my daughter, I want to say, was born. So I'm thinking like 2016. That song came. Or at least was finished, maybe not put out to the public. But and same with Better Be Ready. Those two songs we made really close to get together because I wrote them very similar.
Okay, so we'll play that. I want to ask, is it okay if I show everyone a picture of you and your daughter, because you sent that to me as one of your pictures?
Oh yeah, that's my baby girl.
I mean, I want to know. Family is really important. I want to know. Tell us about this. Oh, let me see if I can bring this down for a second.
Just a pic, or?
Tell us about your daughter. Tell us about your family, like your motivation, you know?
So, as a lot of people know in the label, like I had a hard time with this whole family thing. I haven't seen my daughter in a little bit, and that's the one thing I'm striving to get back. Hence why I'm posting pictures of her. Always want to look at her. I love that kid more than anything in this world, as any dad should. You know, and right now it's a matter of like I'm really changing my life to make this kid happy, to make sure that she has a positive role model, but at the same time someone to look up to. And I'm good at what I do. I rap, and that's part of the image change too. Like, she was a big influence on why I want to be better, why I want to talk about different things, why I want to start singing. You know, how many kids like rap compared to like every kid likes it when you start singing, man? That just makes kids happy. And so I just became more of a father through this whole thing. And like right now, I'm seeing somebody and they got kids too. And I'm just I love kids, to be real with you. And the fact that my kid is doing really good right now, and the fact that my family has gotten this far, surprises me. It really does, because like we did not have the best hand when this all started going down. But this is, she's everything. She's just like me. She got the crazy personality. Like, you can't tell her shit. She gonna be stubborn as hell. Like, there was no way.
How old is she? How old is she now?
She's turning 6 at my next show, Friday the 13th in October. She was born Friday the 13th. Go ahead.
Really? Go ahead.
Yeah, in October, Friday the 13th in October, 2017. She is a Friday the 13th October baby.
Damn.
So that's pretty cool, right?
That is really cool.
Yeah.
And it's lucky day for you, I'm sure.
And this is the first Friday the 13th since then in October, and I will be performing a show for her at I forgot the fucking venue. Sorry. Cheyenne
hold on.
Stinson's
I'm actually pulling up a picture of it. That's what I'm doing right now. Tell us about this show, and I'm pulling it up right now. Devin sent me a screenshot of it.
Oh, good looking, Devin. Good looking.
Yeah, he's badass, man. But let's see, I may have already pulled it up on my screenshots. So just tell us about it. You and Sundog are going to be performing.
Yes, there will be some surprise performances with us that you guys know and love, that we work with, and so be prepared to be surprised a little bit.
Okay.
We're doing this show as a shout out to, like, Halloween obviously is the theme, and we're gonna do a lot of trunk or treat and stuff with the kids. It's kind of kid oriented already, but I think that this show is really dedicated to like the moms and the dads that are really just trying their ass off. And I'm making my set kind of based around that. And on top of that, just whether you're a mom or a dad, you don't have to be, but working your ass off to better this place, whether you're bettering the music industry, you're bettering the world through what you do. Like, we love people that are trying to make things better, that are out there reaching to the people, that are out there in the streets actually trying to feed people. Like, we got a little thing on my corner over here where we put like canned food and books out for the homeless constantly. And that's something we're trying to make more of a part of our music too, where we can like give to people that don't have what we have, because some of us have it a little better than others, and we're just trying to give back. That's really what it is. Like, there's a lot of people that struggled. They had their kids, they were in the same position I was in, and when I throw a show like this show right here, just a shout out to everybody that's been working their ass off and got to this point, and they're trying to do the same thing. They're just trying to support and provide. So we're going to bring these people in. We're going to give them some candy. We're going to hook their kids up with, and we're going to make them feel like they're a part of a family. And I think that's
so
something
cool.
good.
So it's that's why it says all ages show.
Yeah, they're doing like a whole trunk or treat thing for you guys that got kids. Like, bring the kids. They're doing trunk or treat. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be dope.
So this is a screenshot that was sent to me. It's not like 100% professional, but it's called Slaughter Night. And
that's the one, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry it's hard to read, but this, I'll pull it up. You have music vendors, trunk or treat. It sounds so fun.
Yeah. When's the last time you heard of that?
Ruby Jean. I've never, is this every year? Or, like, I've never heard of this. Like, music, trunk or treat. Fuck yeah.
So.
Yeah. And it's on October, Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
At the Clubhouse. Which I've never been to the Clubhouse.
The Clubhouse. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
I always forget the name. The Clubhouse. I forgot earlier.
And a bunch of artists that I have not really heard of besides Shadow Nation, ZJ, and Sundog. Obviously heard of you. Yeah, I can't wait to see these artists that I've never seen before.
I think that was the point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that's the main point from the person that's running the show. When I talked to her, I pretty much got the point across that she wanted to bring all these different genres together and, kind of see what happens. Like, yeah, it's always a risk when you bring that many different types of music, but at the same time, are we not all mixing music anyway? Like, what rapper do you know is just doing rap now?
Well, and the fun part about this is that you're going to have different fans, a different crowd come together.
Yeah! That's fucking awesome, dude.
And kids and candy.
Kids and candy.
Can I dress up, though? I might scare the kids.
Dude, scare the kids. It's fucking how... Okay. If you don't scare them, we'll be disappointed. Scare them a little bit.
Still working on masks. I really do need to finish, but this is one of the masks that I made. And it's a voodoo doll.
I like it.
And I have like a throat thing that you put on. It looks like my throat's cut. But anyways, yeah, I love dressing up.
Dope.
This is like the funnest month. The funnest month. And
of the year.
Like
of the year.
And like at my job, the whole theme is witch fest, witch. So I get to dress up like a witch for a month of work.
Nice. I wish I could dress up.
Yeah.
I mean, and go to work.
I mean, yeah, you can. I mean, everybody can if they really want to.
You know what would be the coolest idea?
You keep your job. But
let a hotel worker put on a Scream costume and go clean rooms.
That'd be dope.
Ding ding! They're like not going to answer that doorbell.
If I owned a hotel, oh man, the Shining theme, big time.
Oh, that would fuck with me so hard.
I need a tricycle.
Oh, that was a good one.
I could do it. I could ride a tricycle and pull that off.
That would scare me, really. Like, imagine walking out in the hallway, right? Fuck, that would, you'd want to leave.
Maybe like around Halloween. Well, we're going to see Doc Gruesome in Reno, and we're going to go into a hotel and dress up. Maybe I should bring a little tricycle and scare the shit out of people.
Why not? You're Medusy.
I gotta go get ice. Red brown. No. Anyways,
I love
got
it.
me in my imaginative state. So
It's good for the interview. We're seeing who you are a little bit.
Hell yeah. Thank you. And definitely, I mean, I can't wait to see you dress up and everybody. Let's go to this event. This sounds fun. Like,
It's gonna be bad.
I'm going. And I
Good.
love different venues. So yeah, we'll be there.
Good. Cool.
Yeah, for sure.
That makes me happy.
We're definitely gonna roll up. So let's see. Ooh, we got some comments. I don't see everybody's comments, just so you know, because this is being streamed on 4 different places. There's YouTube, there's Zoetic Promotions, there's my normal page, Medusy, and then my Medusy music page. So there's 4 different areas where comments are. So if I miss a comment, you know, I will see it later. Cheyenne says, love this.
She's the best. She's the best. She's the one throwing the show. Shout out.
I have the most badass chef going on right now. So after this interview, I'm going to eat some good grub. Cheyenne,
woo!
Were you at the show? This show. Okay, I'm going to ask this question again, everyone. And I have my serious voice going. Like,
I know for a fact she was at that show. But go ahead. She just got to remember which show it was.
I'm getting merch made. So, oh shit. Johnny? Okay, I have some Medusy beanies. If you want to win a Medusy beanie, we're going to ask you a question.
I want to win one.
He wears my Medusy beanie all the time. It's so sweet.
Oh.
All right. So here we go. Video up again for the second time in this interview. Can you guess what show this was?
Let's go.
Let's do this. Are you ready, everybody? Giving you a chance. All commenters. I'm going to look at when you commented if you answer. And whoever answers the correct answer first wins a Medusy beanie. Hey, Johnny, where's my Medusy beanie?
Ooh.
I'm in this bitch. Got me in this. Back on your list. I've been going. I'm ready again. Catch a wave. I've been going. These verses like bases and make their head explode. They must be tripping and sipping all day. I'm putting dreams in the kids' head. I'm kind of nervous. And being Leo, that's a long shot. Second coming. Try to blitz, I can read that. It's a nightmare I'm living, but I dream that. And I do it for the fame, fuck the beat that. Hey, cause I never gave a fuck like they did that.
That's enough time, motherfuckers.
Woo! I just gotta say, I'm not trying to be too loud. Woo! I'm running in this other room real quick. Hey, Medusy, am I good to smoke, or do you want me to hold off on that?
Smoke!
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm running. Yeah.
What you got to do?
So forgive me while the camera moves a little bit. I'll be right back there.
Oh,
that was awesome.
ISO. She says ISO.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
What?
I said, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hold on. Talk.
She already knows. See, a lot of y'all motherfuckers should have known what show that was at because like half the motherfuckers tuning in were probably helping us prep for the show, but the ones of y'all that get it, man, that means a lot because that means you remember them all. Oh, look at the beanie. She got the beanie. Medoozy.
Do you guys want a Medoozy beanie? Who guessed? So was it King ISO?
It was. Whoever said it first, yeah, give it to him.
Cheyenne may have. But, Don Smoke, but he don't count.
He don't count because he helped me put those.
You don't count. You don't count. She said it was ISO or Whitney, but it was ISO.
It was ISO, but we did similar things at Whitney, so she's very smart because we did a very similar set at Whitney too. So.
And you won't spell the smoke because you're not there. What's up, y'all? Okay, so as far as I know, Cheyenne, you have one of the Medoozy beanie if you want it.
Yeah.
It's super warm. So I'll get one.
Those are dope, Medoozy. How long you had those?
Forever.
Those are fucking dope.
The last interview, people I was associated with, us in the past, I gave them out all the time.
Those are fucking hard.
Yeah,
those are really dope.
It's like an older logo that I had, Medoozy. I like it, but anyways. Congratulations, Cheyenne.
Fuck yeah.
I think you're the winner. And if somebody else guessed it on any other place that I didn't see it, I'm generous. Send you a beanie too.
Hey, but she was the first on live that we seen.
Yes.
So.
Yes. And oh dear. I'm just reading. Oh, it's Johnny on the spot. No. It's Johnny Mr. Supo.
Okay. You're too
The
fun.
best fucking soup I've had ever has just been given to me by Johnny on the spot.
Johnny Supo.
Johnny Supo.
You got to put the big old spoon up too when you do it. That was perfect. Supo.
I'm ready for winter. I've got the beanie. I've got the soup. Okay.
Everybody's got their fall gear on. You know, everybody's got their cardigans.
I'd be wearing the fall shirt, the pumpkin pants. I'm ready. It was hot today. Okay, it was like, why the hell is it hot? I want winter.
It got like 84 today compared to like it's been in the 70s lately.
And it wasn't like hot. It just felt that way because the sun was just really present. And anyways.
Well, that's the thing. You stop getting used to the sun for a minute and then it comes back and it makes you remember how fucking, you know what I mean? Like when we go through the winter, the first day of spring, I swear everybody gets a suntan somehow.
Yeah, it is true. And I made the mistake of going to St. George, Vegas area in the first part of spring. Here, you get sunburned. That's where I'm from, but I still went down there and got burned. I want to ask you a question about you and music.
Ask away.
I send and share to a lot of different groups and a lot of different promoters. I network a lot. And Vegas, have you performed in Vegas or interested? Because
yes,
this is being shared in a lot of Vegas sites right now.
I got a fun story for you about Vegas. So one of my first shows, man, we were just getting kicking. Me and Overdose, we were just at our peak, man. We were running and gunning. I mean, you couldn't tell us no to any show. I mean, if you gave it to, and we got offered. I can't remember how I came across. We had some dudes in Vegas that we were linked with, and I think that Don Smoke ended up mentioning it and saying that they couldn't go out, but they wanted people from our label to go out and do a show. Well, This is a funny story. You know how I shouted out Kung Fu earlier? This is how I met Kung Fu. So I go out to Vegas, and we're in I'm gonna be real with you. We're in a part of Vegas I've never seen. This is the outskirts. It is definitely the hood of Vegas. All right. And we walk in there and everything's cool for a while and we're trying to get shit going. throughout the little bit, I got pretty fucked up. We were smoking, like shit just became legal. I'm hiring a motherfucker. And I start walking through the stage. I realized someone pickpocketed me.
Was it a hooker?
I don't fucking know. All I remember was just a bunch of people, like, we were freestyling in a circle. And I went to go get some food, and I had nothing on me. I was like, damn, I got. And it's like, we were really, really young at the time, just kind of learning. I learned since then, but we were walking over, and I'm sitting there, and I'm just in the worst mood, man. I'm just like, I'm kind of bitter. I got me a little bit of extra cash I kept in the car because I always keep a little cash away from my wallet. So I go grab that, I come back, get a drink, and I sit down, and I go into like an area where I think no one will sit, right? Like I'm in this corner, and I go over there. It's like a booth kind of type of thing, but it's not like where you can see the stage. So I go way over there, and I'm chilling by myself, and no fucking shit. Kung Fu Vampire walks up, sits down right next to me. He's like, "Hey, I just trying to get away from everybody." I was like, "Shit, me too, bro." Like, and we just got to talking, and like I was like, I know who you are. And he's like, yeah, what's up, man? He starts talking to me, but instead of fanboying, like we actually got in like this super real conversation about music and like what we're doing and why it means anything to us at all. And he was in this mood at the time. Kung Fu was in this mood where he's like, just kind of pissed off, going through some shit. And I'm a little pissed. And we were able to vent that out. And like I really leveled with him on a lot of ways, like the way that he was as a person, and he would approach his problems on, I'm going to solve it and not run away from my problems, even though they're hitting me in the face and life sucks right now. Like he stood up to adversity. Like you'd sit there in a conversation, you talk to him, and you're like, this is a real man. Like he's gonna stand up and handle his. And like I respected him right away. And so we started really getting into it, and I got some pictures with him, and my boy Overdose had some like we hit the fucking dispensary, and he came over and started smoking, and no shit, Kung Fu Vampire smoked a little bit with us, which was a fucking cool moment. Yeah, and we were in Vegas too, so I'll never forget that moment. But my boy Overdose came in like just flaring, like he's such a like charismatic person. Like when he walks in a room, you got to know he's there. And like Overdose just kind of took over the moment in a way I'll never forget. He's like, he's like, that's fucking Kung Fu. And he walks right up to him, like, just who gives a fuck, just shakes it, like, dude, you're the shit, and sat down next to it. It was just one of those moments I'll never forget. And to be honest, that's my best story from Vegas. I've had a lot of shitty stories. I'd rather not tell them, but like sitting there with Kung Fu Vampire, like he's amazing.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is Kung Fu Vampire a lightweight? Or
hell no. That dude could party with the best of them. I ain't gonna lie. Like he would go through a couple drinks just talking a normal convo. Like that, he is not a lightweight. Maybe when it comes to smoking, he's a lightweight. He will. We offered him weed. He didn't want to smoke really, and I could. His drummer though, Action Pack. That dude will get high as fuck. We actually, fun fact, we almost did an after party for Kung Fu at my house 2 years ago. I was this close to getting them to come over, but then some shit broke out the show, and like that's like every time we hang out, it's like we're boys. Like I'm to the point with them. We've opened up for them 4 or 5 times now. It's like me and Overdose will walk up to him, and it's like talking to a homie, which is so dope. He's the only person I have in the whole industry where it's like he's that successful, but he's just kind of like my homie, Like
he's really easy to talk to. Like I've talked to him a little bit, just chatting in Messenger, and he's just like, "Hey, what's up? Hey," he's just really cool, really, really cool dude. I got a lot of respect for him. Yeah,
surprisingly, because of who he is,
So I'm gonna make a Zoetic promotion cookbook.
Oh, what? Dude, let me throw you some ideas.
This is the best shit in the world. He better share this recipe.
Dude, I'm just saying though, like I'm actually working on the same thing.
Good. It's gonna be Johnny Wicked's cookbook, but holy shit, That's the best soup I've had in a long time. It's almost like I would get it at a Chinese restaurant. Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's fucking good. Thank
What if you called it Zoe Wicked?
Zoe Wicked.
So I got that Zoe. People don't know why it's there, but it kind of sounds cool.
Zoeticid.
Ooh, that's a whole different like word too.
Yes,
there you
we
go.
are creating something.
Make like a bunch of Halloween themed shit too.
I have to get permission for this. Okay, I have to ask Mr. Wicked himself, Mr. Johnny Wicked.
That's fair.
For the recipe, I will not exploit it. Just kidding.
But hey, me and him, some of the best ghetto cooks you're ever gonna meet. Me and him, there was times he'd be at my house and we'd have like 5 people here, right? And he'll attest to this. I mean, he'll actually probably laugh his ass off about me telling the story. We got like almost nothing. We got like ramen, eggs, and me and him throw together a meal with like grilled cheese and raw, and everybody's like, "Bro, I ain't ate like this in a minute." And he's like,
he just came out to the door. He's like,
yeah, he remembers. That was a moment. Like, we cooked our asses off. Granted, we are higher than shit. We needed to get people
fun
like
to cook with.
Yeah,
Really fun to cook with.
he's fun in general.
Yeah.
That's my boy.
Anyways, yes. Okay, a lot of future things going on. Maybe some cookbooks. The reason why I say that is because I went to Barnes and Noble, which is a big old franchise, but everybody has a fucking cookbook. Every show, every movie, everyone has a fucking cookbook. And I'm like, dude,
It ain't just Martha Stewart no more. I'm telling you.
No. Well, there's like a Nightmare Before Christmas cookbook. There's just like everything cookbook.
Meduzzi, let me put you on game. The second you seen Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart cooking together, you know the hood was about to get put on.
Oh,
like, now everybody in the street like, oh, okay, fuck this. I got my boy Snoop up here doing it. And like, I swear to God, like now everybody, like, I got homies I didn't even know could cook, and they're putting videos on Facebook. I'm like, bro, you can cook.
Look out for her in prison. Was that before or after? Like,
that was after she got out, and they did this like I can't remember the show, but it's like her, Kevin Hart,
and they were like flirting, and they were just like, "Ooh, I want the chicken," and you can tell there was charisma between them, and it was like, this is interesting.
Yeah. I have a feeling Snoop and her were more intimate than they'd say they were, but
well,
you got to know her pretty damn well.
Snoop is married. Snoop is married.
Yeah, but it's is he? Oh, my bad. I didn't know that.
I think so. I think he keeps his wife kind of like protected.
Maybe they're like maybe they're like open and shit like everybody else nowadays.
Yeah, I think
you never know.
Dog is right.
What did Sonny say?
Ooh, I bet she gets creative in bed.
Sonny. You fucking dog.
What do you think? Like, Martha's like, ooh, I think there's a lot of ways you could tear up my ass today. Right?
I definitely feel like she's giving up the cookies.
Let's put a little bouquet and maybe get a little baster.
Whole different definition of jelly-filled donut.
It's all about the color of the jam.
Okay. Hey, it's Halloween. We could put food coloring in anything right now.
Oh, fuck yeah. All right, you know what? Let's network. I want recipes from all of you. Okay? Send me recipes, and we're gonna make a underground cookbook. Okay? We're gonna do like Zoetic or whatever. We won't even put a name on it. You guys all are stars. Okay.
I think you could be like the underground stars of Salt Lake City.
Yes, we're gonna have a cookbook too. And we'll make little cupcakes and coffins and shit. We'll do what we gotta do. We got this.
Amen.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, you know what's fun? Grapes make great eyeballs. Peel them.
I've been told that.
And just put food coloring in them. And they look like real fucking eyes. Okay, I hope I got your creative juices going. So let's get back to the music.
Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. You ready for this? Okay, so I'm going to play a song that you featured with Wacko and a big name. Are you guys ready for this?
I'm in this bitch, qualified, got me in this bitch, should be top of your list. I'll be going, hey, a renegade, hey, catch a wave, hey, pay the way, hey, going. I'm in this bitch, qualified, got me in this bitch, should be top of your list. I'll be going, hey, a renegade, hey, catch a wave, hey. And I be going.
I shake these verses like mixes and make their head McFlurry. They must be tripping and sipping, homie, their vision blurry. I'm putting dreams in a guillotine, yeah, I'm kinda dirty. And beating me, oh, that's a long shot, Stephen Curry. Hey, trying to blitz, I can read that. It's a nightmare I'm living, but I dream that. And I do it for the fam, fuck the feedback. Cause I never gave a fuck, Nate Diaz. Trying to make quick sales, call them speed bags. Need to roll me up a blunt, bruh, I need that. Got my brother rolling with me in a ski mask. Yo, it's the boogeyman in person, I be that.
I'm in this bitch, qualified, got me in this bitch, should be top of your list. I'll be going, hey, a renegade, hey, catch a wave, hey, I pay the way, hey, going. I'm in this bitch, qualified, got me in this bitch, should be top of your list. I'll be going, hey, a renegade, hey, catch a wave, hey, and I be going.
Wacko in this bitch, watch them haters all fall out my motherfucking mind like I'm off an 8-ball. Short little homie, but I still stand tall. Like my name was Kyle, I be breaking down your fucking walls. Yo, hip-hop villain, stealing millions, cold as fuck is Wacko chillin'. Boy be sick, just strictly ill until I get that killing feeling. I wanna cause pain, get a knife and cut veins, going, yep, I gone insane. Guts and brains make it rain, blood stains, defile the foul corpse and then bury the remains. Keep it lit, we up in this bitch. Keep it lit, we up in this bitch. Show respect that you'll be next, I'll leave your neck in fucking slashes. Try to stop us, you'll get chopped up and melted inside a vat of acid.
I'm in this bitch, qualified, got me in this bitch, should be top of your list. I'll be going, hey, a renegade, hey, catch a wave, hey, I pay the way, hey, going. I'm in this bitch, qualified, got me in this bitch, should be top of your list. I'll be going, hey, a renegade, hey, catch a wave, hey, and I be going. And I be going. And I be going.
Okay, so speaking of gone, holy shit, we've been going for an hour and a half. I love it.
You love it when it doesn't feel like an hour and a half, right?
Exactly. It never does. Never does to me. It's always fun. So
you love what you do. It's beautiful.
So I love that. I love that song. And it was great that you had a feature with Stevie Stone.
Oh, man. Cool. One of my fucking idols growing up. First Tech 9 show I ever saw was Stevie Stone getting signed. And from that day, I said, that's the first dude I'm going to collab with. Now, I didn't think that would ever happen. That's just crazy luck. But looking back, man, I'm so proud of that song. I am.
So what year was that Tech 9 show?
Let's see if I was 2000, was it 5 or 6, right? When he was signed? I want to say 6. I was like 14, 15.
Damn.
About that. Yeah. And so, and that's when he had just made the song My Remedy, and he was making music, and Tech 9, they knew he was on the label, but he hadn't toured yet.
I thought that was later. I thought that was like My Remedy came out. I might be wrong.
They could have been earlier.
Like
It could have been
2010.
No,
Nope.
no. Because one thing I definitely remember is as a kid, I was still in the system. I was in a foster care system, so I only got visits on the weekends. And this is one of the chances I actually had to see my family. So I definitely was between the ages of 15 and 18 or
Okay,
19.
I'm actually gonna look and see if I can Google
Well, yeah, look when he was signed because, like, you know, the coolest thing about it, though, is I want you to remember these guys' names, Scatterman and Snugbrem.
Okay, so 2012 is when this was posted. My Remedy came out. Okay, hold on. Just get a little more detail here. 2012. Oh, holy shit! I was
it
right.
that late?
Yeah. Yep, 2012. I lived in Denver and I saw that show. So that's why I was like, sure.
Okay, well, maybe
that
it
was
was during. Yeah, I guess it was during like one of my last home visits. Then, God, I thought it was 2008, huh?
Well,
That's
sometimes
horrible.
shit like that is a blur when you're in a place like that too.
Fair.
But
But
maybe
God, it was really only 2012. Holy crap! That was my
remember
first tech show.
the time I ever saw Stevie Stone at the Roxy, and it was
God, he's so dope with that voice and his delivery.
good dude too, like good, thoroughly 100% good guy.
I gotta say this too, like him and Tech Nine actually go way outside the music thing, man. Like they actually, like you got to respect when people can grow up together and get to make money together. Because like I look at like people like you and Joe and all these people and Overdose and I would love to, like, we all grew up together, but making money together, that's beautiful. That's making your people's lives easier, and that's one thing Tech did for his people.
Each other up, like we gotta. It's not. There's no greed here. We're all going. If I'm gonna get fucking rich, everybody's getting rich with me that I trust, my people. I'm not saying I can get everyone rich. I can't make that promise ever. But the whole idea is for us to get up and make it, which is fucking hard as fucking society. It's like there's pressure that's just going, they don't want anybody to survive, right? So prove them fucking wrong, everybody.
I feel like that's just fuel, right? Like it's fuel to make us go harder. For some people, it makes them want to quit, but for me, it's always every time I get kicked down, I just want to kick back, and I got that. That's just my personality. So I think that.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, it just life motivates me when it pisses me off. If something pisses me off, it gets me going, you know.
And see, I get pissed off, but I'm a nice person, but everyone's like, "Oh, you have that Napoleon Dynamite attitude." Yeah, I was fucking born with it. I'm really sorry, guys. Most people don't know.
I'm sorry.
True. Like, oh, you think I can't do it? Watch me, bitch. That's my attitude. You know what I mean?
I love that though.
Good. I may not be as good as some professionals at certain things, but fuck. Don't tell me I can't do it. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes. I do.
That's the spirit everybody needs to have. The little underdogs or whoever we are. We're not the underdogs. We keep shit together.
Well, the beautiful thing about knowing you're an underdog is knowing that you don't have anything to lose, though. I feel like that's like the beauty of it. Is like when you go up, especially when it's like a one-on-one thing. Like this dude's got it all. Like those are always the dudes I root for. I remember in wrestling, I'd root for Rey Mysterio like crazy. And he was always a small dude, man, but he would just find ways to kick your ass. It didn't matter how he did it.
Yep. You just got to prove people wrong. Like with my career, when I went to college, I kicked ass. Like I would turn big giant people into noodles. I I'm serious.
And the noodles. I never heard that.
It's true. So, anyways, back to you. Is there anything, like, let's close this up because we've been going for a while. We have amazing viewers, amazing comments. I love you guys all. The gloat. What's the gloat? There's the goat.
Greatest lyricist of all time.
Okay, Frogo, who's the gloat?
Who said that?
Frogo.
Who's the goat, huh? The gloat?
The gloat, yeah. Who's the gloat?
Fuck, that's really? All right, give me just.
You could say, is it the greatest? Oh, maybe he's talking about Stevie Stone.
You know, if we're talking lyricist or just lyrical song.
Let's go lyricist. Who do you think is the gloat of all time?
I don't want to be another white boy to say Eminem, but like. All right, so I'm gonna put it to you like this. I have a really hard time with this between two people, and that's Eminem and King ISO. I truly think King ISO might be the greatest lyricist of all time.
I think Eminem paved the road, and he had that drive and that passion and that story and that. But I don't feel like he's the. This is just my opinion. Don't pass that on your chairs or spit your food, whatever. I don't think Eminem is the greatest.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's why it's beautiful to have opinions, you know? Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why, though. Why do you feel that way?
I just feel like if I had to choose between the two, I would choose King ISO. King ISO really presents, like, he grabs you and presents his lyrics in a way to where it's for everybody. I don't know. That's kind of a hard one, though, huh?
To be fair, though, King ISO's got so much longer to go, too. So it's like, we're
he's
putting.
starting out.
If we were listening to Eminem right now in his prime, and King ISO like was already somebody that retired, I think we'd think of it different, personally. But I do look at it like this: like, past Eminem, all that. I want to ask one thing on who, if you think this person deserves to even be in the top 5.
Okay.
And that's somebody that a lot of people, you think this guy's a little bit out there, all right? And, well, he's always kind of been. But for me, it's just the way he touches people, all right? And, yeah, he's mainly a producer, but I got to put Dr. Dre right there. Ooh. Yeah, he's mainly a producer, but his lyrics and what he did to people within the words he's said, he's caused riots in his words.
I think Dr. Dre actually would proceed to be above Eminem.
I mean, his words have caused movements for people to get up and do something because he's got that much fucking power. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's
that is amazing. That is amazing about like music, how you can motivate and move people. And isn't that what most artists really want to do?
Yeah.
Isn't that what you? Isn't that
Look at Lil Boozy. Look at Lil Boozy. He's trying to bring people up out of the hood. That's his only motivation. I love that. Like, people like him inspire the shit out of me. And Dr. Dre too.
Yeah. I love that. I absolutely love that. I love to know that about who in the beginning, like who besides Stevie Stone, like who inspired you to be an artist? What one? If you could name one artist.
Tech and M.
And don't say Tupac. Don't say Tupac because he's just the god.
No, Tupac obviously was there. Like, when I was a kid, everybody was still kind of talking about Tupac, you know what I mean? Because I was a 91 baby. So when he died, I was still a young kid. And it was everybody's talk around the tent for years. It's all your Tupac, Biggie, NWA. That's all. But my mom personally loved, you know who The Game is. I listened to a lot of Ice Cube, The Game, and Baby Bash.
I loved Ice Cube's Evil Dick. Evil Dick. I listened to that shit. Like, I'm a lot older than you think I am.
Yeah, the old school. Yeah, that shit was.
Yeah, that was like I had the tape, you guys, and I watched Eminem come up, and Eminem's music never really grabbed me when he started out in his prime.
And that's fair for a lot of people. It didn't.
But I was there that night when Tupac died, and this girl Brandy that I worked with almost passed out when she heard, because she had known, like, because we live close to Vegas, so she kind of knew the whole scene down there, and she was bawling. Like, it really hit us hard. You know, we took it really personal when he died. So, anyways.
No, that's
it's
beautiful.
Cool to be there. It's cool to be there and to see it. So my opinions are my opinions, but
yeah, no, I think that's how you discover your favorite artists, through moments more than what you like. You might like their music, but like for Jelly Roll to be in my top 5, it's because I had moments with his music that I could never have to someone else's music. I've heard Jelly Roll and cried in ways I could never cry. I could never cry.
Really like motivated me to like Jelly Roll even more. Like when it first came out, yes, because it was just amazing. And I would send him everywhere to everybody. Like, you got to hear this. But recently at Doc's, he plays Jelly Roll a lot when he tattoos. So when he tattooed my daughter, that whole experience and Jelly Roll's new album, holy shit. It was like so soulful and moving in ways that I didn't even hear that before when I heard the album for the first time. So when you have those experiences with your music, I think that's what we're saying, everybody.
That's beautiful too, because you like in a tattoo session, it's very personable, so the lyrics probably stand out just a little more too, huh?
Right. It did. It had like a different meaning for my daughter and for me. It was pretty cool.
I love that.
Anyways, do we have another song to play before we start to close up this interview? And also, I want to shout out some of these commenters. We have Robert Eddowes, who was one of the photographers and filmmakers of the 60 Million Ways to Die video. He's up in this bitch right now. He's saying, hey, my man, there is so good getting in front of the camera. Oh, yeah, you are good in front of the camera.
You know I fucking love you, dude.
For sure.
You know I fucking love you.
I don't know if I've met Robert yet. Just comment yes or no.
So that's the thing, is I feel like there's you've met like half of our group compared to how big the group really is. So eventually, just slowly, you'll get to know everybody. It'll take some, but this dude right here is probably one of the main reasons I was actually on focus and on point during that day, is because like he had me stand in a certain way. Like he was really good at just making me right where I needed to be. So shout out for real.
Hell yeah.
And he's a fucking genius, by the way. Genius. Anybody that needs work, go to this guy.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Robert, put your link in the comments so that we can kind of get hooked up and network with you. Hell yeah. All right. So yes, do you want to, I know you've talked about a lot of people that you appreciate, but it's time to shout out. Let's do some shout outs.
All right. First off, shout out to my mom who just got married. I fucking love you. So proud of you. That was the best fucking Vegas trip of my life. Shout out to everybody that was a part of it. Sonny, you know, for making it out there, for going through absolute hell just to make sure he could be a part of that. It just showed how close we are as brothers. I love you, man. Overdose, you definitely been there lately, man. Shout out to you, man. You just making things happen all around the globe. You making sure people taken care of. And maybe around our globe, our little snow globe, I should say, you know what I mean, in the little Salt Lake City. But shout out to all the hey, dude, shout out to all Keep It Lit. All right. I'm going to go through like 1,000 names. Just shout out to all you guys for holding it down, doing everything. Robert being on here, comment. And, you know, I don't know if Autumn got to see this, but shout out to everybody there. Just all the camera people, everybody on the street team making things happen, everybody that's had my back. And shout out to all Meduzi's loyal supporters. Like, you guys are the shit. I love her show. I get on the show because I fucking love it. I've been waiting for this opportunity. I love you, Meduzi. You're amazing. And just shout out to all your fans real quick.
Thank you. Thank you. Much love back to you. Appreciate that. And appreciate everybody who watches and supports Poetic Promotions.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, so let me just see if there's another song that we can end with. And I feel like there is. Better be ready. You guys better be ready. We're gonna play this.
Ready.
Right. Are you ready for this? When did this song come out?
Oh God. You know, I've been really bad with dates today. So
Right.
but I want to say, so if we've been there, I want to say it was like 6 years ago, 5 years ago in that timeline, because I know it took us a while to get that album out. So
Okay. So if you guys are ready for this,
maybe like 4.5.
Okay. I'll research it.
Get up in the morning, I'm straight out the house. It's about lyrics and money, homie. You know what I'm about. Save it and get it. That's all that I got. Can't break my ambition. My focus is locked. I'm breaking through chains. I'm hulking this bitch. We smoking on strains. Gotta have out a poke in this bitch. Yeah, back in my town. From my crown, back to off any other rap around. And I'm practicing now while I'm packing this loud. Made my punchlines hit till there's cracks in the ground. I'm writing a lot, yeah. My life's like a movie. Lyrics ain't really trouble, homeboy, it goes right through me. My heart pumps magic, that magic I give. Cause I can make quite a story from this madness I live. Yeah, you wanna battle? Better be ready. You up on that mic? Better be ready. Say you about that life? Better be ready. Hope them rhymes sit tight, boy. Better be ready. Alone here at night? Better be ready. Get into a fight? Better be ready. Mask on tight? Better be ready. If you pack a 9, then you better be ready. 2 homies got out, yeah. 2 back on papers. Remember the time we was riding on Bangada, drinking that vodka, no chase. On our way to the club, first time he tried a codeine cut. Pour the codeine up for the homies this past. Try coming for me and I'ma reap on fast. Yeah, it's not all about the fame. This is really my life. See, I'ma get what I came for. It's do or die, I roll the dice. Was flush or was bustin'. My movement, I trust in my family with me. We cannot be hushed. Turning it up cause I'm filled with the loud. You come to my concert, you enter a cloud. Yeah, you wanna battle? Better be ready. You up on that mic? Better be ready. Say you about that life? Better be ready. Hope them rhymes sit tight, boy. Better be ready. Alone here at night? Better be ready. Get into a fight? Better be ready. Mask on tight? Better be ready. If you pack a 9, then you better be ready.
Without beats, yeah. You better be ready. You roll with the fetties, I roll with machetes, making you bloody. Yeah, wanna fuck with me, boy? I bounce it like a Betty. We coming real heavy, the 50 cal steady. Your orchids I'm collecting and the bounties are hefty. You feeling all the flows that be coming from this lefty. I'm on the verses out like Machine Gun Kelly. Just how it be when you whip it like a century. Follow it, back 10s and a tech 9. Boy, you better not tempt me. One of the greatest rappers of the century. Smoking on the dankest of the hemp weed. Think you can hang? Come on, let's see. Leave you in a ditch on your life, you're reflecting. Haters count your blessings.
Yeah, keep it lit, motherfuckers.
SOTSLC.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, everybody.
So that is on the CD that I bumped in the car too. It's the same one as Anxiety, right?
Yeah, same CD.
Yeah. What's the name of the CD? I just spaced it.
Poetry in, get this right here, motion.
Poetry in Motion.
Get a little bit better view right there. Let's set that up.
Yes. And
Got that glare, so I'm sorry. There we go.
You're good. You're good. So it's a really good CD. Everybody, check it out. Can people buy it online? Do you have any links?
No, this was this was an exclusive CD. We wanted our first CD to be more like a memory for us, you know, kind of like a growing stepping stone. We made a certain amount of copies, and if you don't get one, you'll never get one. That's just what it
special.
is. We've got hundreds. We made hundreds of copies, so it's not like people can't get one. We got plenty left.
Right. So next show, you know, you guys check it out. Next Keep It Lit show, and then the Slaughterhouse is going to be really fun.
Woo!
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
going to be Friday the 13th. Where's it at again?
And the Clubhouse, it's called. You know, look up the address. It's downtown, but the Clubhouse, and oof, man, like there's just so many, like you said, bringing everybody together. It's going to be amazing too.
Just look out on Zoetic Promotions page and on the private group, and just look out everywhere. I'll post it. I'll help promote it for you. And we have Shadow Nation, right? And
yeah, Shadow Nation is going to be one of the co-headliners, I believe. So
hell yeah, and a lot of different artists that I don't even know much about. So this will be fun.
This is going to be one of my longer, better sets I've ever performed, and I'm just putting that. I'm working me and Sundog and everybody else. I don't want to like give people all the surprises because I want to keep it a surprise. But there's other people on the set, and they're going to blow you guys' fucking mind. You guys have no idea the new sound we got. I think we're really going to capture you guys on this one.
Sweet. I'm excited about this. And thank you so much for being on this interview. And I wanted to just quickly, I'm going back through the comments. There was someone named Gracious D'Souza, and he says, this is my first time watching this stream. What do you guys do for the underground? We do it all.
I would say, yeah. Anything you're watching.
All, everybody. Like, fuck yeah.
Meduzi, isn't this technically underground right now?
Yeah, this is underground.
We doing it right now, brother.
Yep, just watch it. Watch and learn. Play back. Watch this whole interview. Much love to everybody. Much love to the winner, Cheyenne. I will be sending you a Meduzi beanie soon.
Shout out, Cheyenne.
And hit me up in Messenger. You can hit me up on Zoetic Promotions or Meduzi. I'd love to talk to you about the merch that you have won. And if anyone contests and says that they said it first, I'll give you a beanie too. Whatever. So much love to, I love you guys. I want to spoil you, and I love you, and I appreciate you. And this has been 2 hours. It doesn't even feel like it. And we still have a steady stream of viewers. Thank you guys. Much love.
Thank you guys.
Enjoyed this interview, ZJ. This is badass. And it's time to close it up. Anything else you want to say?
One more shout out to you amazing fucking viewers, man. I know a lot of you guys are probably on here all the time for Meduzi, but thanks for coming to see your boy ZJ. I really appreciate you guys. I promise you guys show up to the show, man, or just whatever. You see me when we're out. Just next time you see me, man, I will show you my appreciation. You guys did great. The comments are amazing. Meduzi, I can't thank you enough for the opportunity. I'm really grateful. You're a gracious host. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you.
You're an amazing artist. You've worked hard for this, and I can't wait to see what you're going to do. I can't wait to see all of this new stuff that you're going to be coming up with. And, you know, hit me up if you need anything. You know, I got you. We all got you. Everybody here, you got good supporters up here. So much love to Keep It Lit. Much love to my sponsors. I'm just going to play my little commercial I made just one more time before we go.
Shout out.
And